welcome back to the Embodiment and Accountability Podcast, Ep5, where I'll be talking to you about the importance of support and community. So for me, I'll just start with, I'm going to be moving the camera a lot because I'm in my bed and it's not stable, so I need to hold it anyway. And so for me, community has really been something that I've been looking for and searching, and throughout the years where I've been starting to change either my what I've been eating or learning about like spiritual things. I don't know, like meditation and things like that, yoga and everything. Not that I don't have like good friends or things like that. I do. And I even have some friends that I've had for my whole life, actually. And they're still a really good and dear friend of mine. I've just found over the last few years that community, I don't know, it's just something that has felt so good to me. And I found it like in multiple places, either like in a business group setting or in community where we've learned, similar things. And then anyway, we just connected, like the latest one, I could say. We've connected physically, which was like a first for me to learn something online and then, meet the people in real life. And like through a retreat, the one that I went last March, and it was so incredible. And we're still like in touch. Maybe not everyone is super active in the chat, right? But I feel like we've have that energy connection still, and it's so beautiful and it's so supportive, really. And like I know that there's like many different types of support, which I would like to not talk about all of them because I don't even know all of them, but the ones that I've experienced at least. So anyway, so just like connecting with these beautiful women in that group is just so enriching. Is that a word in English? I don't know. But it's like, it makes my heart feel like full. I don't know. There's just like so much unconditional love in that group. And it's so beautiful. Like everyone is there for everyone. And, when we're in need of a feeler or something, like when we, need to talk it out or just get it out, I guess. Yeah. Or even if we would need, just some encouragement or something. And I don't know, it just feels like that makes me think about like the witch wound, right? So when they started to have women, what's the word? Rat other women? I don't know, but to just like tell on other women anyway. So maybe it had started before that, but like from my understanding, the bond between women kind of got broken or weakened by at that time, and like through generations after that, it was like everyone for themselves, and like jealousy became a thing, and it was not anymore about like, oh, she's successful, this means I can be successful too, right? It's like, oh my gosh, she's successful, so this means that I'm not going to be as successful, right? Like that nasty energy. I don't know. Anyway, and I just feel it's so beautiful to finally be able to reconnect with a lot of women, and to just feel that unconditional love, and everyone is cheering everyone, and I don't know, I just feel like everybody needs this. It's like, where are your sisters at, right? Where are your women tribe is, or I don't know. But I just find this so beautiful and precious and invaluable to have that kind of bond with these women, and to just be able to go there and share successes, but also like share when we're in doubt, and anything is accepted, right? So like there's no part of me that is not being held or accepted or loved by these women, and like same for them. And I just find that it's so potent, so powerful to be in a real container like that. I don't know. It just makes my heart just feels like so held, so supported, so seen, so understood. I don't know. Even though like we're not going through like the same things, we can all relate to like one another when something happens or whatever, right? Anyway, and I wanted to touch on, I feel like I'm kind of rambling, so I'm gonna move on to my other thing that I wanted to mention about support. Like, yes, your friends can support you, definitely. Also, I would like to add that support, like I've mentioned earlier, can be in many, many, many different forms. And the forms that I really like is from coaches, or from, breath facilitators, from therapists, or any, shaman or whatever, right? Teachers. So just like finding what we're really needing for us to feel held, and for us to, I don't know, like elevate and to go to that next step, that next level, that next version of us. Not necessarily because we can't do it alone, but because it is always better to do it with others. Because I've tried to do a lot of things on my own, and I always feel like I'm missing something, or I'm not doing something right, or whatever. And I'm not saying like that you need to, go get 1,000 courses just to have like teachers and blah, blah, blah. No, that's not what I mean. But like even one of my mentors, she has multiple coaches and teachers and energetic healers that are working with her regularly. And it's not because like she can't do it on her own, because she still has to do the work on her own daily, right? But it's just to help with different perspectives. When you're feeling stuck, something is not shifting, and then you get like a different perspective, and you're like, oh, I didn't see it that way. And so like your whole concept of something changes, and then you're able to go to the next level, right? And to, I don't know, just understand what you were not seeing. Because I feel like it's easier for someone external to see bigger pictures of like where we're at. And so, like for me as a somatic coach, I just find it so much easier to see what could be helpful for someone else, for my client or whatever. And not that, that I would tell them to do something, but I would suggest, different things that they wouldn't have thought about, or, different questions to ask themselves and things like that. And I feel like that just brings another dimension to things. It's just like it gives this more, instead of just being like in the 2D like world, just like seeing, oh, that's like where I'm at. You're like, oh, there's like other things around where I'm at. Okay, now I don't know. It's like we're just like seeing like this sometimes for ourselves, and we're not like seeing the whole picture. And so like when someone else is painting the whole picture for us, like what they are seeing, we can then like what they are interpret I don't know how to say that word. Interpreting what they think they see, right? Because it's never like up to the coach to tell you, oh, this is your problem, this is what you're like. They can suggest things, and then you feel into your body how this resonates and how you want to move on with or without that advice or suggestion. And I feel like that's powerful, because you're gaining like a different perspective, and also you're using your own like intuition muscle, your own what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Anyway, I hope you get what I mean. Otherwise, I'm sorry. But yeah, so you get to use your own I'm just gonna move on because I don't know what I'm trying to say anyway. And yeah, so I hope this is some kind of helpful to you, somewhat. I don't know. But yeah, I just feel like it's so much easier and it goes so much faster when we get help. Either, like I've mentioned, from coaches, teachers, professionals, and from having this, these beautiful friendships and communities, and to just, feeling that your heart is held and supported, and that you're not alone, and that you don't have to do this work alone. Even like, I don't know, building your business. A lot of people just say like, hire help, and I'm like, well, how do you do that when your business hasn't started, right? Anyway, but so hope you're having a magical day, and sending you so much love. Thank you for being here. Bye.